Okay, so we have just a little bit over a month and a half left until the end of the decade. So I decided to bring my good friend Maurice, aka Mo Knowles,
Hey.
and you already know. So we're gonna break down top 50 albums of the decade, 2010 all the way up to 2019. It's pretty much hip hop and R&B based, because I'm sure Miranda Lambert has like a slapping album from this decade, but
Yeah,
I ain't listening to Miranda Lambert.
that's
So.
a fact.
Yeah, so all right. Anyways, without further ado, what we did was over the week we came up with top 50 albums ourselves, and now we're just gonna bring them to the forefront. This is the first time we've seen each other's list. We're gonna debate, go back and forth, and we're gonna come up with the ultimate top 50 list, or at least we're gonna agree on something that we kind of agree with. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, starting off, where you want to start, 50, or you want to start at 1?
50.
50. All right. Cool. So we're gonna start off from the top. Who you got at the top?
So, at the top, I had to go ahead and do something straight from Atlanta,
Okay.
from the old school days, from the top of the decade. Everybody Eat Bread by Rich Kids.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Give a little ode to Atlanta.
Rich kids.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Rich kids. Shout out to Rich kids.
Right.
Schoolie doing his thing solo now, solo dolo with
Right. Should have been did that.
But do you think it's over for Rich Kid, or do you think it's over for Schoolie?
Honestly, man, I don't even know at this point. I think he could definitely. He's always been talented.
Yeah.
So talent, shines through anything.
Yeah, right.
So if he can get back on the right track, it just the substance of his music ain't really been where it need to be. Like
Yeah.
So,
I think when you think of Schoolie, obviously you think of all the new guys now. So even going back to who would you say? Well, I think just off top, Sway Lee.
mm-hmm.
Without Schoolie, there is no Sway Lee. Without
Right.
all those guys, YK Osiris, who's going crazy now, but he's just another singing type of dude in that lane that I was thinking of.
Right. The person that I think of directly is like Lucci.
Dude, yeah.
It's man, it's like I'm looking at all these lists of like the top rappers in Atlanta, and I'm seeing Lucci, like, even though he like 50, 49, 40,
he at the top of the list. He's
but it's like I'm like Schoolie should be on this,
Yeah. Schoolie definitely, he needs his credit. He needs his credit for everything he's done and everything for the city and hip hop.
Right.
But for my 50, I have School of Roses, Christian Grey.
Okay.
It's under the label CHH.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, it's one of the better R&B albums I heard this past decade. So that came out in 2014. Christian Grey, I had to put him on the list just because I love the album so much.
Right.
That's
I've actually never heard that one.
Yeah. School of Roses. He's on Christian Grey. He comes on Sway a lot. And one time he had this like thing, because he had this kind of messy situation where he broke up with his wife, or they got divorced because he was caught cheating, and he cheated with the fan, and he like ended up marrying the fan.
Wow.
And then they brought the fan to Sway in the morning to his interview.
Yeah.
So he was doing the interview, and I think Heather B was like, "Oh, that's your wife right there." And then they brought her to a mic, and they started. It's crazy.
Okay, I'm at that.
Because it's under the CHH label, so it was like, in the Christian hip hop world, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Christian Grey, but Christian Grey, School of Roses, I think that was like his first major release. That was 2014, and that's the one I enjoyed the most.
Okay.
So now 49.
49. I got Forever in a Day by Big Crit.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So here's the thing about Crit. Crit, everybody gonna have him on the top 50, top 100 albums of the decade. At least one Crit album.
Right.
Because Crit makes great albums.
Right.
My thing is, it was like, I'm just not like, I gotta be honest. Like, I'm not really just bumping the Crit. Like, after I listen to the album, like, I know my sub part 4, that was in rotation heavy.
Right.
For that time being, after the album came out, and then it kind of just drifted off, and I'm on to my favorites, the regulars. That's the only reason why I didn't put Crit on this list. He was one of those guys that didn't make the list. I have a couple. If you want to get into the Just Miss, you want to get into the Just Miss yet, or you want to do that at the end?
We get that in there.
Okay, we could get that at the end. But that was my take on Crit and why I didn't have him on the list. But what this list making thing just taught me was that it's so tough to so 50 is less than you think it is.
Yeah, it really is.
I have a newfound respect for the people who make lists now after making this, because it's like you can't put everybody in there. Everybody's not gonna make it.
Right, for real, man. But who you have at 49?
49 I have Wire In the mixtape.
Wire In really?
For Migos, yeah.
Okay.
From Migos. That was the debut. First bust out on the scene, Bando, Versace, 12. You can go on and on. That was a really good mixtape.
Right.
And that was the one that really put them on the map. So that's how I was introduced to Migos, was Wire In.
Right.
That was our senior year of high school, 2012, 2013.
Yeah, so look, I know if we said we were going to get into the honorable mentions at the end, but like Migo Culture, I was going to go ahead and throw that.
Ooh.
Yeah, because for me, it just like, I wanted to throw it on there, but I was like, I don't know, but that would have been the only Migos I would have threw on there.
Yeah, Migos, yeah. But for me, it's like Wire In one, because it's like the introduction to Migos.
Right.
And like, I'm thinking about impact, and Migos are like one of the more impactful, influential artists this decade.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That was my 49. 48, who do you got?
At 48, I got Awaken My Love by Childish Gambino.
Okay. All right. I don't have Awaken My Love on here.
Really?
I actually only have one Childish Gambino project.
Which one? Because of the internet?
Yeah. And it's because Awaken My Love, it was a good album, but it's like when I first heard it, I was like, this is cool, but it's not what I wanted.
Right.
And I always kind of go off the feeling from the first listen. Like when I listened to the Big Day from Chance, like, it just didn't give me that feeling from the first listen. So I was like, yeah, I could have went back and kept listening to the Big Day, and then liked it eventually, but that's not how I truly felt.
Right.
So that's how I felt with Awaken My Love. It's a great album, great music of 70s music, but he's just kind of just covering 70s music.
Right.
It's like, how they talk about Bruno Mars is just a karaoke singer. I felt like Childish Gambino was just kind of like a karaoke singer, if you will.
I feel you. But I feel like, it takes, not everybody can make that feel though.
No, for sure.
And like, I think that's kind of why I put it on there. I would have put Because of the Internet. But the only thing about that one for me, it was just like, I love it personally, but I try to take somewhat all my personal bias out of making this list.
Right.
And I think about it when you just listen to the music by itself without reading like the script and everything.
Right.
It doesn't really hit the same.
A lot of people have said that. A lot of people have said, even when it was out, and it was popping, they were like, oh, it's all right, it's weird. And I'm like, you got to read the script with it. It just goes. Right. And it's like, if you have to do all that around it and you're just talking about music and music strictly, now I get it. But to me, it was an error and stuff. Hold on, we're going to pause real quick and then get back into it. All right, so now, welcome back. We are at, where are we at? 48. All right, so we're gonna speed this up a little bit more. All right, 48. Who'd you have? 48.
I had
Awaken My Love, and then I said, all right. So we talking about personal biases. When you were creating this list, how much of a fact did you take personal bias into it, and do you think you overcompensated for not trying to look too biased for your favorite artist?
Honestly, no, because like. At times I would say because towards the end it definitely gets a lot. It goes toward my favorite artist.
Yeah,
like all the people that I like. As it started getting towards the end, I was like, dang. I was like, man, I guess it does kind of end up how it ends up.
I had a couple of artists where I had a couple of their projects like near the top 10, and it's like. Bruh, it is what it is. Like, exactly. He had the hardest tape.
For real.
Alright, but anyway, my 48, I had Free Crack.
Okay.
Free Crack.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a really good tape. I don't know. It's just a really good tape. I don't know what else to say. And that was the best one, obviously, from all his music. He kind of fell into oblivion after that. But yeah. Shout out to Lil Bibby.
Right.
47, who you got?
I got Channel Orange by Frank Ocean.
Oh, hot take.
Yeah, it was pretty good, bro. I can't even cap. It was like, you know, especially since we was thinking about R&B in there.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, because I don't have any of his other albums in there.
Yeah.
And I felt like he deserved at least one of them. And so, you know, I was like, honestly, like, 50 through 41, it kind of like people that was like, you deserve it. But I'm not gonna throw you too high. I'm gonna sprinkle you in there.
All right, so here's my take, because I have Chanel Orange on my list too. Mm-hmm. So like, I'm gonna just give my take right now on it. Mm-hmm. Chanel Orange with Frank, you're gonna see it with a lot of lists. Like I think Pitchfork had him like Chanel Orange number 6 and then Blonde number 1.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people are gonna hype up Frank just because he's Frank. Yeah. And it's like with me personally, like I gotta take out all the critics were saying and stuff. Just look at it for what it is.
Right.
Frank Ocean has a lot of boring music to me, bro. Like,
yeah.
He has a lot of sleeper songs. So it's like when I'm looking at the perfect albums, when we get into like the top 20, where it's like every single track I liked on the album.
Right.
It just was he wasn't one of those. But I definitely respect. You know, he definitely makes beautiful music and memorable music and stuff that I'm still bumping today. I still listen to Super Rich Kids on the regular.
Right.
So you know, shout out to Earl too, who's making some crazy music, but that's another topic for another day. Mm-hmm. 47, I had Anomaly first by Lecrae, because it was a CHH album that went number 1 in hip hop when it released in 2014. So that was a moment for CHH. But I had to scratch that out. I put on Faces.
Okay.
I put on Faces.
That's a good one.
An hour and 20 minutes, super long tape. I threw on Faces because it's just like real hip hop, you know, some real hip hop stuff in it, and it's also just entertaining to listen to.
Right.
So I really like Faces.
The thing with Mac Miller, while making this list, it was like I didn't want to overcompensate for his death. You know.
That's how I was with Nipsey.
Yeah.
I didn't want to throw on Victory Lap because I was like, are you throwing on Victory Lap because you really think it's top 50, or are you throwing on Victory Lap because he died?
Right.
So I didn't throw on Victory Lap. R.I.P. Nipsey though.
Right, yeah, I got Victory Lap on there.
Okay, all right, yeah. But anything else you wanted to say about Faces before we move on?
Nah, man. I honestly didn't think about that one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. I probably would have threw that in there sometime.
Yeah, it's a lot of real hip hop, and then that was the time where he was doing all the drugs, and he was he's doing all the drugs all the time, but he was in his room and just locked in his room, and people would come through, and he was recording the reality show and just recording all them songs and stuff, like what Macklemore was saying when he came by his house. But yeah, Faces came out great. An hour 20 minutes. I remember that summer when we were riding around, going to the parties, and you know, Ephraim loved that album. He loved Mac. Yeah. And Insomniac was like the team's anthem.
Right.
That's something, man. So shout out to Mac, man.
Right.
46, who you got?
Oxymoron.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I have Oxymoron on here as well. Not at 46. But hey, you know, anything else you want to say about Oxy?
Nah, I mean, it was just a really good album, man. Like, I feel like Schoolboy Q, but honestly, I feel like that was his best album.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, and from there, like, I've enjoyed his music, but it hasn't been the same.
Same, you know? Yeah, the same, yeah.
Because honestly, I'll even say Contradictions and Bad Habits.
Is that the 2013 one? Or 2012-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one before, yeah.
Yeah, that one, and I feel like I kind of like that one even more than the stuff that he's been releasing since.
So it's kind of like with Cole of 2014 versus Born Center,
right?
Where I like Born Center more, but 2014 had all the commercial success,
right?
So is that how you feel with Oxymoron and Contradictions?
Pretty much, yeah.
So when you're making this list, what are you thinking about, like commercial versus just like what you like more?
I try to mix it in.
Yeah, I feel you.
I try to like a good even balance, honestly.
I feel you. 46, I had Church Clothes.
Okay.
Did we already talk about 46? No, we get into 46. 46, Church Clothes, because that was my introduction to Lecrae. 2012, just what he was talking about. It was like, he's kind of like Christian hip hop and gospel rap has always been like historically just whack and corny. I think Lecrae's Church Clothes was kind of like the first time where it was becoming a little more cool because he's wearing the snapback and had the music video was cool. He had Kendrick Lamar in the music video. It was just a cool time. So he had he had No Malice. That was my introduction to No Malice.
Right.
Formerly known as Malice. Who, you know, they recently reunited on Kanye's new album and stuff. That's super cool. But I don't know. It's just cool. It's a cool take.
Right.
46 for you.
Okay. Well, we were on 45.
Who you say 46? Oxymoron?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dang, I ain't even know. All right, 21. 45, I had 21 from Adele.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Adele had some hits in there.
That was a really good album.
Yeah. So, I think that was Rolling in the Deep.
Right.
Through the rain. That jump was hard. And then she had another hit on there. I forgot. Yeah. Who you got 45?
I Am versus I Was.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I feel like honestly he snapped on that one. Man.
He did.
And he was really talking about some real stuff. And I don't know. I feel like he kind of separated himself from a lot of artists. You know, just showed that he's more than just some hood rapper that talking about killing.
For sure. That's exactly why I have him on the list too. He's actually talking about something.
Right.
So I was really surprised when I heard the album. So shout out to 21 and his transformation.
Right.
44, I have 1999.
Okay.
That was another one. High school and Barbara. Barbara is Mo's old car.
Yeah.
And we was riding around with 1999, bumping one of the albums. And it's just a good album.
Yeah, man. He used to snap.
Yeah.
For 44, I got What a Time to Be Alive.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, went ahead and threw that on there. You know, I feel like, you know, it wasn't the best work, but you know, I feel like it was good for what it was.
Yeah, the thing, like, it was a moment.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, so I don't have it on there, but I have If You're Reading This, It's Too Late on there, so that's in the same ballpark for me.
Right.
Like, it's not the best project, but it was a moment.
Right.
People stopped for it, so 43, I have Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
The first one where he came out with Magnolia and stuff. I really like that album.
Okay, I'm still trying to catch on to the track. I can't catch. Like, you know, I mean, like the beats are hard, and you know he be somewhat like doing his thing.
It's like everybody can't do that. Like there's an art in wop like saying stuff. There's an art in that because you have trash dudes who have the same beats.
Yeah.
Who won't be able to get past 200 plays on SoundCloud.
Right. Nah, that's a fact. Nah, like that's why I be trying to, like, you know, I slowly but surely he's starting to I'm starting to get to it, you know.
Did his features on other albums kind of open your ears a little more?
Not really. Like Earthquake kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda. Like,
and that was baby Cardi. Like, he's getting to the point where he's not even saying words the whole time.
Yeah. I
like Cardi, man. I like
words.
To be on this album, you need words to have the top 50 album. But yeah, that's Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
Who you got 43?
Sylvia Demo. Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah. 2014.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, you know, and I would have put. I have Sylvia Demo and Sons Tirade. His other album is going to be one of my honorable mentions.
Okay, yeah. Shout out Isaiah Rashad.
Right.
42. I have Untitled, Unmastered, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
It's in the same ballpark of If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
Right. With that one, it was with Kendrick. It was just so hard not to put all of them. Yeah. Like, you know, I was like, you know, which ones am I gonna put in there? And, you know, and I definitely wanted to spread it out. And I didn't want them all to be kind of bunched up in like the top 15. Yeah. You know, cause
I think we can agree with that with a couple of artists.
Yeah.
I think everybody, if you're making a hip hop list for the top decade, it's a couple of artists, couple of guys who are gonna be in everybody's top 15, probably multiple projects.
Right. So exactly. So what you got for? So for my 42 is Dark Sky Paradise by Big Sean.
Yeah. Crazy album. I think that was probably his biggest commercial one.
Yeah. Not. honestly, with Dark Sky Paradise, I feel like, you know, it was definitely his biggest commercial one, and you know, I just kind of wish, you know, I miss his like mixtape days, you know.
Yeah.
I wish he could kind of get that sound back, you know.
Well, when I was creating the list, remember we started off. Both of us did the same thing where we went through each year, and some of the memorable projects or whatever that came out each year. 2010, I have 2010, I have up here Finally Famous Volume 3. It didn't make the list, but like you said, those mixtape days, those were like pivotal parts of us growing up.
Right.
So, yeah, for sure. Shout out Big Sean. 41, I have, if you're reading this, it's too late. We already talked about that.
Okay. 41, I got 56 Nights.
Okay, all right.
Had to throw some Future in there.
Yeah, the thing about Future is like he had that run, that championship run, where it's like 3-4 mixtapes that are like forever etched into hip hop history.
Right.
But it's like if you look at the actual track list of a lot of those mixtapes, it's only like 2 hits on each one.
Yeah, on that's why when I was thinking about the whole trilogy of the mixtapes, I was like, man, you know, Monster, I was like, as you said, like really only like 2 or 3 tracks on those and Radical. But when I was listening to 56 Nights, it's like, I don't know, for me personally, that whole tape goes.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah,
because you know, you got Trap N Words.
Yeah.
You got 56 Nights. You got Never Gonna Lose, March Madness. You know, like those songs. You know,
so the whole tape goes for you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not personally my taste, my flavor.
Right.
But 40, I Have My Crazy Life, YG. It's another good album. I have not too much else to add about it.
Right. For 40, I got 99.9% by K Tronada.
Oh, wow. K, I didn't expect to hear a K Tronada album in the top 50. That's underground.
Yeah, you know, I really enjoy it, man.
Okay, all right. 39, I have Oxymoron. We talked about that already.
For 39, I got Rolling Papers by Wiz Khalifa.
I had Cabin Fever in my list of people. Ooh, he was on my honorable mention.
Really?
But yeah, I thought Cabin Fever was kind of like one of those projects that kind of like defined a generation and birthed the whole breed of artists.
Right, yeah.
Wiz is. Do you think Wiz gets his credit?
Honestly, no. Like, I feel like if you really look at his resume, he's done a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And broke a decent amount of records, too, you know?
For sure.
So,
like, when I See You Again, when Paul Walker died, whew.
Yeah.
Well, it was after Paul Walker died, I guess. I mean, when he wrote it, but yeah.
Yeah, that one and When I Roll Up.
Yeah. No, Wiz has crazy hits. Like We Them Boys, Black and Yellow, Now Roll Up.
5 o'clock in the morning?
That's T-Pain, isn't it?
Ain't Wiz on that?
5 o'clock in the morning.
Wiz ain't on that?
I don't know.
But pretty sure
he's on Adorn remix.
Right.
But Wiz has another big hit that I'm missing. I forgot what it was though. Oh, the one with Snoop Dogg. Cause we're young.
And with Bruno.
Yeah. So up, yeah. They still play that. So, Shout out to Wiz. But 38, I have. Did you say 39?
Yeah.
That
was wrong.
38, I have Flower Boy. I originally had Flockavelli there.
Okay.
But just want enough space. I had to have Flower Boy on the top 50 because I went crazy over that album for
You have any other Flocka on there?
No, I don't. I do not.
I would have thrown one of my honorable mentions, LeBron Flocka James.
Okay, yeah. I remember when that tape came out, just like the artwork in it. That was a moment.
I'll never forget when Rumors came out.
Yeah.
You Want to See Me Dead? Man. said they kidnapped me and my daughter. I ain't even got no daughter.
The lyrical prowess of Walker, man, it's just it had to get him on the top 50 list.
Man.
But yeah, who you had 38?
Under Pressure by Logic.
Okay, that's kind of high.
Yeah.
It's kind of high.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, I think just how I feel about Logic now
Yeah.
is just
Influence that?
yeah, just to be real.
Yeah.
It's like because the old Logic, I would have been like, yeah, Under Pressure, but now I'm just so like, man, like I really just don't rock with music a lot of times.
I liked Young Sinatra 4.
I don't know. I went to a show and I saw him live.
Oh, did you went to the recent one with JID?
No. The one before that.
He just toured with JID and Corday.
Yeah.
They were in Atlanta a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know about it until afterwards.
Have you been to one of his shows?
Yeah, I went to 2015. I actually rapped for Logic.
Huh?
Yeah. The True Incredible Story. That's it.
How was that tour for you?
It was cool. Like True Incredible Story was cool, but it's like Under Pressure was the one I wish I was there for.
Yeah.
Because that was the album I loved the most. But he did a lot of Under Pressure there, so it was cool.
Yeah, the one that when I went to the show, I think last year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say last year, and you know, I don't know. I feel like that's when he was kind of coming out of that, you know, that 1-800 phase and all that, and it was just getting real corny. And I went to the show, and it was just really turned me off of him. Cause I was just like,
did they do an intermission at the show? With like the DJ?
Nah.
Oh.
He did. Well, but what he did was he had the dude come from this crowd. He picked a random person, and it was just like he was like, "I want you to shoot," and then like
the Drake thing.
No, not really, because what he did was it wasn't nothing there. He was like, "Just shoot," and then he held his arms up, and he was like, "Shoo," and then he was like, "Once it hits there, the beat's gonna drop," and then and then it did the beat drop, and I was just like, oh my god, this ain't for me. Oh man, it was just
man. But is that the one that Lil Yachty came out for when he played him in a video game?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Because one time in Atlanta, he brought out Lil Yachty to play video games.
Oh nah, yeah, I wasn't there.
Shout out to Logic, man.
Yeah.
But the one I was at, True Incredible Story, just rapping on real quick. It was what'd he do? So the DJ came out and he opened for him first. Mm-hmm. And he started off with, he was like, we in Atlanta, so I had to play the national anthem. And he put on March Madness. I was like, okay.
Right.
I was like, okay. Yeah, and I saw him afterwards. I was like, oh, man, you played with March Madness. I was like, but yeah, next time you got to play Swag Surf too. And then he kind of like went from smiling to like, like everybody has a suggestion, but yeah. Oh, anyways.
Also, last thing.
Yeah.
Also, Logic, and I hope he doesn't do this as much anymore, just talk too much about being biracial.
Oh, yeah.
It was just way too much. It was just like...
Oh, so you went to everybody?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have went to that. If you didn't like the album, I wouldn't.
I'm a fan of Just Logic. I was like, I'm gonna give you a shot. Like,
right.
You know, when you see somebody perform live, they usually makes you like the album.
Yeah,
more.
right.
You know, and that's why I was like, I'm gonna go, and then it just completely threw me off.
Yeah. That happened with me with Professional Rapper with Lil Dicky. Like there was a lot of back cuts and B tracks that I didn't really care too much for.
Yeah.
I saw it live, saw everybody going crazy over it. Then I gave Pillow Talking a chance, even though it was 10 minutes of gibberish. I started to like the song after that. So shout out Logic. Oh yeah, but what I was saying, True Incredible Story. In the middle of his set, he leaves. He went off stage to take a break, and then the DJ was playing all his old music. So all the mixtape music, and he was just like doing a quick cut. It was cool.
That's actually kind of dope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So everybody get to hear the song they want to hear and sing it with the people next to them.
Right.
I have Savage Mode 37.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I haven't. That one I didn't even think to put in an honorable mention.
Yeah.
But that was a good one. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Right. For 37, I got Shrimp Life 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't have Shrimp Life 2 on there, but...
Oh, for real?
No, I didn't.
Do you have any Shrimp on there?
Yeah. I have Shrimp Life 1 on it.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure, you know. 36, I have Beautiful Loser.
Okay.
You know how much that album means to me, man.
Yeah.
Kyle is, since, he is what he is now, but
right.
Beautiful Loser is undeniable. It's just, and that's a personal bias one. I just love every track on there.
Right. Yeah, that's a really good one. For 36, I got Ego Death by The Internet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any internet to group on mine.
Oh, really?
I don't.
Yeah, man. Ego Death, man. They really did their thing on that one.
Yeah. They make good music.
Yeah.
35, Dark Skies Paradise. We already talked about that.
Right. 35, I got Evolve.
Okay.
By Future.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I feel like that's a very underrated project. Like,
Is that the one where he's singing a little more on that one, right? He's singing on the whole thing, ain't he?
Nah, that's Hendrix.
Hendrix, okay.
But Evolve is the one with it had the song with The Weeknd. In
I Don't
Fly
Wanna Wake Up?
Fly Stuff Only. Fly shit on. Fly shit on.
When was that? 2018?
Nah, this was probably about 2015 for real. 2016.
Oh no, that I remember the title, but that
Yeah.
But like I said, Future isn't really my cup of tea.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you had something else to add.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anyways, moving on. 34. I had so much fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got so much fun for 33.
Okay.
But, for 34, I got Pinata by Freddie Gibbs.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out Freddie Gibbs. A lot of people gonna put Freddie Gibbs either Madlib, the newest one, Bandana, or
Right.
Pinata on it. Both of those were good albums. I enjoyed
Right.
them. I didn't put them on my list personally just because it goes back to the replay value thing. Like I listened to the album; it was a good album.
Right.
I'm not really bumping any Freddie Gibbs songs on the regular. Right
Right.
now, I'm listening to a lot of the song he has with Killer Mike and Pusha T from Bandana. I'm listening to that. That's in rotation, but
Right.
other than that, not really. So I don't want to lie to myself and be like real hip hop. Yeah, and that isn't that enjoyable to me. So
Yeah. Nah, I really just liked Pinata when it came out. Like, I didn't really listen to much of Bandana.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pinata when it came out, like I really bumped that a lot. And so like I don't bump it as much now, but I still feel like, it deserved to be in there.
I feel you. 33, I have Yours Truly from Ariana Grande.
Okay.
I just really like that was the first time. I think that was her debut actually. It's 2013. I was going into school, and that's when she was coming off of Victoria. So I give the album a listen. First track, it was I just remember that feeling I got from the first track, and then of course she had The Way on there with Mac that went stupid 2013. So
Right.
yeah, I put Ariana on there.
Yeah, I've never listened to Ariana Grande album in full.
Yeah, her first two projects were really good. I don't have the second one on here, but the first one, it was just my first impression, and it was her coming from Disney, Nickelodeon.
Right.
So you're a little, let's see what she does, but it was hard. I liked it. When you got, you said So Much Fun.
Yeah.
32, I have Culture. No, I don't. I actually have I Am I Was, because I had Culture at 32, but I moved it up to 18.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So I have I Am I Was at 32.
Okay, for 32, I got Loud by Rihanna.
Okay. I don't have a Rihanna album on here.
Really?
I don't have Auntie, and Auntie's gonna be on a lot of people's list, but it's just like I ain't listened to it. Who we got next? 31. 31. I have I Promise I Will Never Stop Going In.
Okay, yeah.
That was a little error. Shout out Rich Homie.
Then he stopped going in.
I promise I will never stop going in until my deal messes up. Then I might stop going in after that.
Yeah, man. I don't know, his fall off was crazy.
It was. But I mean, it goes with if you follow the trend of the sound of what's hot, then you can get caught with that sound if you can't, adapt to the times.
Right, for real. And then, and then he lost Thug. So,
Yeah.
you lose Thug, you probably done.
I don't think Thug was on. He went on I Promise I'll Never Stop Going In, though.
Nah, yeah, I was kind of messing up. Nah, but for 31, I got Divine Feminine by Mac Miller.
Okay. All right. I don't have that album on here, but yeah. 30, I have Whack World.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 minutes to do 1 minute songs.
Right.
I don't know, I just thought the idea was creative. She came out with the 15-minute little visual album thing with it.
Right.
Thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Fruit Salad still on replay. Granted, this is a 2018 album, so it wasn't that long ago, but
Right.
I just like the album.
Yeah, really good album. I didn't have that on there, but, really good album. We're on 30.
Yeah.
30, I got Cabin Fever by.
Ooh, so you did put in Cabin
Yeah,
Fever.
yeah. Yeah, Cabin Fever, man. That one is a classic.
Yeah, it is for sure. It was definitely a moment in high school for us.
Right.
28 or 29, excuse me. I have 2088.
Okay.
I just liked it. I thought it was a good R&B album. Some people don't like it. I liked it.
Yeah, they're a great duo.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm glad that their connection has, remained for the sake of their music.
For the sake of it. You care about the people, regardless of y'all didn't work out.
Exactly. Thank y'all. No, for 29, I got Man on the Moon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah. 2010, Cudi, obviously a man of the people and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Cudi. 28 or 29, excuse me. No, 28. I'm reading this one backwards because I moved culture up to 18, so I gotta. All right, 28. I have kids.
Okay.
And I think it's just because for what it represented.
Right.
You know, Kids comes out and it's kind of like this kid on the internet who like, but this dude on the internet who blew up from the internet, and he had a fairly big budget to get Ty Dolla $ign on it and stuff, but I don't know. I just like kind of what it represented.
Yeah, as I said, man, with Mac, it's like, I feel like his music is just like, just realistically, he made so much good music.
Yeah, for sure.
And so that's why it's just hard to really like put like in context which ones you want to really rate. Right. And Kids I didn't put in there, but I put Best Day Ever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Best Day Ever was kind of stepped down from Kids.
Really?
Honestly, yeah, because when you look at Kool-Aid Frozen Pizza and then, but Best Day Ever has some slappers too.
Yeah. Like
all around the world.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like Best Day Ever was like that perfect coming out party.
Yeah,
I feel like Kids was like the introduction.
Yeah, right.
But then like that, like Best Day Ever was like, all right, I'm here.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And then, but unfortunately, they say Blue Slide Park. Just I don't know. How did you feel about that?
Trash.
Yeah, like that's how I felt too. Yeah. But that they say that will really turn him.
Mainstream.
Well, no, that would turn him really into like kind of heavy drug use. He was already,
okay.
But because he received a lot of criticism from that. Just think about he put a lot of young kid, put a lot of work into this, blah blah blah. We over here trash. But,
it was trash though.
Yeah, like
RP man. Yeah. That Blue Side Park was not it, bro.
It was at all.
All right, 28 for you.
28, I got Sire.
Okay. Jaden. Jaden has put out some good albums this decade, but I didn't put him on there.
Yeah, that and honestly, Aries.
Yeah.
Aries is a good one as well, but and I was thinking about like which one I really wanted to like. Cause they're kind of even
the same.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about Jaden to me. It's like he makes good music, but like, dude, like since he's like so rich, he doesn't really have much to talk about. It's like he can only talk about, I got this girl, we partying, we having fun. Sometimes I get sad, sometimes I'm not. Like, and then he comes in with like guitar stuff, and it's like, that's all you can talk about, man. Like, cause you can't talk about, man, I remember I didn't know I was gonna make it. Your dad was Will Smith.
Facts. Yeah, you better not hear no struggle story. Nah, but I'll definitely say for like, he definitely can illustrate the sad rich kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he does a good job of that.
But so we on the 27.
27.
So for 27, I got Daytona.
Okay.
Pusha T.
Yeah, shout out Pusha. That I liked every track on there. 7 tracks, 7-track rollout. I liked it.
Right.
I don't know if I have it on here. We'll see, because I can't even remember myself. But it's definitely up there. I'm not mad at it being up there. 27, I had Sellout from Janae Aiko, the EP.
Okay.
That was another moment.
Yeah, that was really a project.
A couple of those tracks still listen to a couple of years later. I remember I was writing with he gave my ex a ride in 2017.
Right.
And so this was like the first time we talked or whatever for more than like hello in like 3 years.
Right.
And riding in it, what was it? Stay Ready? The big hit.
Yeah. Stay Ready.
No, it wasn't Stay Ready. It was the big hit. The I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. But I want you. The worst. Is it the worst?
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah, that one. Hey, that was some, and it was just like 2014 riding in the car when it came on. So
Right.
it was pretty awkward, but I still remember that moment of just like, dang, this song is still in rotation. It's still a good song 3 years later. So
Yeah, I definitely say that little EP it really opened my eyes to her.
yeah,
you know?
for sure. Oh, you already said 27, 26.
For 26, I got Flower Boy.
Okay, a little higher than me. That's cool.
Right.
I had Watch the Throne.
Okay.
I felt like it needed to be on there. It's one of those where it's like I don't care too much for it, but it needed to be on there. Remember when we went to Nashville a couple years ago? Frankie was playing Watch the Throne one night. You remember that?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. But we were playing Watch the Throne one night, and I just remember it was just like 2017, 2018, and Watch the Throne was 2011. It was like a lot of those songs still kind of fit in with the sound today. So yeah, 25 I had Because of the Internet.
Okay.
And it's because the everything around it, like the show where he had you download the app and he had the little graph on it. He just put too much into it for me, like, and I think it inspired a generation of kids.
Yeah, definitely. For 25, I got Teflon Don.
Oh yeah, okay. Shout out to Rose.
Right.
Shout out to Rose.
Yeah.
He always makes good albums.
Yeah, that one, like, he really put a foot in it.
Yeah. I like the latest one.
Yeah, the last one was really good.
The thing about it is, it's like, so many albums come out now
Yeah.
that it's like it's very easy for us to listen to it and keep it moving.
Yeah, for real.
He even had Nipsey Hussle on it, and people are still like, okay, next to this, Jesus is King came out. But,
For real.
24, I have I had 2020 Experience Part 1 in there. I scratched that out and I put 24K just because it's like, who you rather have, Justin Timberlake or Bruno?
Right.
And I was like, Bruno. So there's nothing too deep about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good. For 24, I got Mailbox Money by Nipsey Hussle.
Okay. All right. That was a mixtape, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Victory Lap was his only album.
Yeah. First and only, man.
Man.
Yeah, Mailbox Money. That was the one where he was selling for, I want to say $1,000 or $10,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know Crenshaw was the $100 one, right?
Or
Crenshaw was 100,
okay.
I believe.
Yeah, and I feel like, or was I? Then Mailbox Money, did he? I feel like he did something with that one as well.
Yeah. I think he sold another one for like 1,000.
Okay, yeah.
Like Jay-Z bought a copy or something like that. He bought like 10
Yeah.
copies or something.
Yeah, and that's why I heard it, because I remember thinking, I was like, man, this man's selling for how much? Like, let me listen and see what he's talking about.
Yeah,
And,
what the $10,000 album sound like.
right.
Mixtape, not on that album, bro.
For real, but yeah, it was, and definitely changed my eyes, changed my mind on how, I viewed him.
Shout out Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
23, I have American Teen,
Okay.
Khalid. I just like that album. I had it. I remember 2017. I was living back here. I was working in Douglas County, and every morning when getting ready for work, I would just play American Teen. So the first 4 tracks, especially, all
Right.
bangers. Shout out to Khalid.
Right. For 23, I got 4 by Beyonce.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's probably. I feel like that was her best album this decade.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nah.
All right. Cool. We keeping it moving. 22. Long Live ASAP. Another Moment. 2013. Riding in Barbara.
Right.
Yeah. That was one.
For 22, I got Pink Friday by Nicki Minaj.
I don't
Yeah.
have Nicki Minaj on my list.
Yeah, like, honestly, man, like, I'm not much of a Nicki fan these days, but, like, if you look back at the Pink Friday,
Yeah.
like, man, that whole album is
Yeah.
Because I think almost 8 or 9 of those songs became singles.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she did her thing.
I think Moment for Life is one of my favorite songs
Yeah.
of the decade.
And then you think about Roman's Revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I can't even lie.
Did it on him?
She was snapping, bro. She was snapping.
Nicki has some hits, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nicki. And then she's also one of the biggest artists of the decade.
Right.
It's like when I put Migos there, YRN, the mixtape,
Right.
because it was just, they're the biggest group of the decade.
Right.
Where we at? 21?
Yeah.
21. I had Chanel Orange. We already talked about that. But I have it up there.
For 21, I have Astro World.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Great album.
Yeah,
I did
man.
a track on that.
Yeah, it did his thing on that one, man. I went to the tour, man.
Oh yeah, that was crazy too. With the whole setup. How was that?
Man, it was amazing.
With Shake West before he was canceled.
I actually got there kind of late, so.
Oh, you missed Shake.
Yeah, it was cool. I wasn't that.
Shake, that's my dude, man. If we want to be so problematic, I probably would have put Mud. No, I would have put him in honorable mention though. I really like Mud Boy.
Yeah, I'll just say, man, like when I went to his show, man, shout out to Travis Scott. He played. I have on here Days Before Rodeo.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He played Drugs You Should Try.
Yeah.
And like that's off of there. That's like my.
Yeah, favorite Travis Scott song.
Yeah, man. You know, it's really one of them like B-side cuts that nobody really know like that.
Yeah, my favorite from Days Before Rodeo was Backyard.
Yeah.
I love that song. I just love that song. That was another B-side because it wasn't like a single or nothing like that.
Right.
20. I have You Should Be Here, Kalani.
Okay.
When that came out, bro, it was like, I was constantly, ooh, every track, ooh, B-Day Chicago Kid came on, then Chance came on. That was a good album.
And
good EP, I think.
Shout out to her producer, Jahan Sweet.
Okay,
That's the dude
yeah.
who, he produced the whole thing.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
and like, if you listen, he just like the sound that he created for her throughout that whole tape. It's just amazing, man.
Shout out to Jahan Sweet. I didn't even know that. So
yeah.
Shout out to him.
For
20.
For 20, I got Starboy by The Weeknd.
Chris was really pumping that up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it's his stage name because then I'll put his government out, so I'll just leave it at Chris.
Right.
Yeah, Chris, he was telling me about that one last night. That was his last one, right? Starboy?
Nah, his last. Nah, I want to say it was 2 before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was Starboy the one on the cover?
It was the one. It was like red. And
What's
yellow.
on Starboy? What's the single?
I'm
Starboy.
Yeah.
Look what you got. I read that. That was a good album.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I'm talking about, that was a good album. Let me see how funny I am, bro. I didn't even know that album that I'm talking about. Yeah, that was just good album. You heard it? Alright, so I got 19, I have Malibu.
Okay.
Anderson .Paak.
Yeah, man, he's a great performer too.
Shout out Malibu.
I got for 19, I got Acid Rap.
Okay, that's high.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a reason why you have it that high?
Man, honestly, nah, no particular reason. It just kind of how the list fell. Just to be real.
I feel you.
Yeah.
18, I have Culture. So now I'm finally back on the numbers, and I don't have to be thrown off. But yeah, Culture.
Okay.
Every track on there was hard. It was every track became a single. Every track had a music video. It was a moment.
Yeah,
Migos really ran the world at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just for me personally, it just got oversaturated.
Yeah, I feel that.
And so that's why it's hard for me to. I get the impact that it had, but it's just for me personally, it just like it really kind of threw me off of Migos, which is the saturation. It's like
you started hearing T-shirt.
right.
Doom. And walking into the TV store, the people listening, the radio.
It's like, you turn on every station, it's like, it's a different Migos. It's like, that's what I'm saying. It's not even like the same one. It's like a different one. It's like, right.
Yeah.
But for 18, I got Control by SZA.
Okay. Shout out to SZA.
Right.
I don't know. It's just won't feeling it that much. And I know that's a popular album. It's an iconic album for the generation, the decade.
Yeah.
I don't care. Right. But I like the singles though. The singles were good. And even that had to grow on me. Like Weeknd had to grow on me. The one with Travis Scott kind of grew on me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good album though.
Yeah. Shout out to Control.
What you got for 17?
I have to Take Care.
Okay.
It's pretty high, ain't it?
Yeah, that's good.
It's Drake's best album. Drake, the most influential artist of the generation, of the decade. Probably most popular artist of the decade. It's his best album, so shout out Drake.
Okay. For 17, I got Kaleidoscope Dream.
Oh, yeah. He was one I was thinking about.
Oh, really?
He was one I was thinking about, Miguel. But I didn't throw him on there.
Yeah, that was the only one I could. I was thinking about throwing War and Legion on there. 'Cause I like that one. I like with Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know he got a few other tracks on there, but and Adorn. That album too.
Adorn. Wait, Adorn wasn't on Kaleidoscope Dreams? A Kaleidoscope Dream with no S.
No, that is that one. No, the other one. I'm thinking about the one. All I Want Is You. That's what I meant to say. All I Want Is You.
I don't know that song.
That's it with J. Cole, and then that was the name of the album too.
For real?
Yeah.
Dang. When was this?
I think this is the first one.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why it was way back. Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't even know that one. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chief. 16. I have Astro World.
Okay. Yeah, it's silly. I would have threw Astro World a little bit higher, but I don't know. I feel like he hasn't reached the peak.
Yeah.
So and I just feel like I'm gonna wait for the 2020 list to give him a top 10 spot. 'Cause I think he gonna do it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, who you got? 16.
16. I got Watch the Throne.
Okay. So same regions.
Yeah.
All right. 15. I have Care for Me, Saba.
Okay.
This was a curveball.
Yeah.
It's my favorite album of 2018. I think Saba's the best storyteller in the game.
Right.
When I hear his project and he's talking about prom and his experience, it takes me back to that time in my life for me. So
Okay.
yeah.
For 15, I got At Long Last ASAP.
Okay. All right. Which one is that? Cause all his names be confusing.
That was the second one.
Well, I mean,
With LSD.
Okay.
Every Day.
Okay.
Every
Every day that was kind of like a singing track.
Yeah.
With the dude on the piano.
Yeah. Every Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah. One more single on there. I can't think of the name right now, but yeah, those were those are two main songs on there though. But yeah, that was a real good album. I would have threw Long Live ASAP as an honorable mention for me. I really love that album. Honestly, if I redid the list, it probably would end up in the high on there.
Yeah. 14. I have Shrimp Life.
Okay.
Every track on it is a banger.
Right.
It's a party. It's a moment, and people can look at Ray Sherman right now. It's like Lil Boat. Lil Boat, I had on my list of top projects by year, just because it was like when it came out, people were rocking with it. You look at Lil Yachty now, Lil Boat. No, when it came out, you was rocking with it. You were rocking with it. People were rocking with Shrimp Life 1, so Shrimp Life.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. With Shrimp Life 1 was really good, but I like Shrimp Life 2 better, just like Black Beatles and stuff like that, and that's why I put it on the list instead of Shrimp Life 1.
But the thing about 2 is I don't like every song on 2.
Really?
Every song on 2 isn't like a hit to me. Every song on 1 is a hit.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I feel that. So for 14, I got 444 by Jay-Z.
Shout out Jigga, man.
What you got for 14?
Shrimp Life. 13, I have Under Pressure.
Okay.
An album that you very underrated.
Yeah, I guess so.
13, go ahead.
For 13, I got Kush and OJ.
Okay.
Wiz Khalifa.
Okay. I was thinking, I was like, is that Wiz or Juicy J?
Yeah, man.
That was a mixtape, wasn't it?
Yeah. Kush and Orange Juice, man, that was, pretty much Wiz coming out party. And yeah, you still listen to those songs today, man. Yeah. You still get the feeling.
12. Hold on, wait. That's a Rari tape from the JVP. Rari, like, you still get the feeling. He's like, oh, the deep dive on here on the JVP.
Right.
He said, you still get the feeling, man. To this day, you play a lot of those tracks. But that's exactly what I'm gonna say with my number 12, Friday Night Lights.
Ooh.
That came out what, 2010?
Dang.
I'm still listening to them tracks like it came out like
Yeah.
this month.
Yeah, that kind of high, bro. I can't count that.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about longevity, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's not many things from 2010 that I'm still listening to like it's right now.
Hey, but the message on there it still hits like anything that came out during this decade.
You're right.
I was like, yeah, the message on Friday Night Lights is just like on each track it's like it's relatable.
Yeah.
Like honestly, not much anything else that's came out, you know.
Yeah.
So I got that a little bit higher, but
Okay.
we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But for
12.
I got 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of. I think so. We probably have them swapped, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 11. Oh, you want to say anything about 2014 before we?
Man, just a great album.
Yeah. 11. I have Lemonade.
Okay.
Just the visual album.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember watching that for the first time, being like, "Yo, this is dope. Dope
Right.
concept." The album, the music itself was all right.
Right.
But I really just like how much effort she put into it, and then it had one consistent message.
Right.
That's always something I'm looking for in an album. Does this have like a clear cut vision?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
11.
For 11, I got Igor.
Okay.
Yeah, man. That album for me, man, it just it's special. Like
Yeah.
I really feel it.
Did you see his latest Narwhal interview?
Nah, I haven't yet.
So they're in like some random record store,
Mm-hmm.
and Tyler, he said every day he wakes up and he listens to 2 hours of music he's never heard before.
Really?
So he'll listen to like a 60s album from like Germany or something like that.
Wow.
And I think all of those influences is what came together of him making this
Mm.
beautiful piece of music.
Wow.
Igor's hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Igor's also on my list.
That's pretty dope.
Number 10, I have 444.
Okay.
Jay-Z, he's actually talking about something. So that's why I have that one in particular on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For 10, I have Good Kid, Mad City. I mean, I gotta find space.
Oh, I gotta hear your top 10, cause all right. Okay. All right. I got number 9. I have Finally Rich.
Okay. Alright.
What you want to say about Finally Rich?
Man, great album, man. I mean, I can't lie. From top to bottom, he did his thing. I don't know if I would have threw it in the top 10. But nah.
You had to think about impact, man. First of all, when it dropped, it was a moment. It was a viral thing. It was everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was reluctant to like it at first.
Right.
But like looking back on it, it aged super well.
Yeah.
And just what it is, bro. Like, just what it is just like crazy that he inspired it. This whole generation of kids, NBA YoungBoy, so on, so they all look up to Chief Keef, and it's because of this album.
Right. For number 9, I got Trilogy
Trilogy from
by The Weeknd.
Bruh, this is an hour.
Yeah.
That's the one from 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah. That he's on a lot of people's lists too, but that's one that I just wasn't rocking with.
Hey, bro, if it gets too long, we can cut some of the Logic.
Oh yeah. I went to the Logic concert in 2015. Bro, this track is an hour, bro. That's crazy. All right. Number 8, I have A Seat at the Table.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. For number 8, I got Best Day Ever.
Okay. So you have Best Day Ever over Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah. I mean,
I ain't rocking with it.
I mean, hey, I had to find space to fit all the albums, bro.
I feel you. All right, number 6. Oh,
7.
look, 7. Igor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we said, masterpiece.
Yeah.
Number 7, I got Lemonade.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Yeah, went ahead and I feel like Beyonce, she deserved to be in the top 10.
Oh, definitely. Oh, go ahead.
Then so for number 6, I got To Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay. I don't have that one on my list.
Really?
Yeah.
We don't have that. like,
It's like Kendrick has made historic albums, iconic albums, great albums with original concepts and original music and live instruments and just mixed jazz in with hip hop, and it's beautiful. But you gotta think, like, bro, like, to be honest, with all the critical acclaim in the name, I'm not listening to many tracks off of To Pimp a Butterfly now. I'm listening to a lot of tricks off of tricks.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of tracks off of Good Kid, Mad City still.
True.
And when I hear it, it still feels like it's new. When I hear Kung Fu Kenny or something from that era, it feels like, oh yeah, I remember this back in 2016. That was only 3 years ago.
True.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, but now for me, just the impact of To Pimp a Butterfly. I don't know. It's just like, just the message in it, man. You know, just like Blacker the Berry, man.
Yeah.
Like that song for me is just, I don't know, that when I first heard it, it gave, like, it had somewhat of the same feeling as when I heard his Control verse. Like at the end when he was just like going off in Blacker the Berry.
Yeah.
And he was just, you're really saying some real stuff,
Yeah.
And it was just kind of
Shout out Georgia State.
yeah, it was just like, man, but it was kind of crazy to me how it didn't get the same reception as I thought it would. Cause a lot of people just kind of like, oh, okay, bro.
Yeah,
Really like, I was like, he preaching.
He broke down the problem in the black community.
Yeah, I was just like,
the primary problem. Yeah.
talk about you going like, yeah, man.
You gonna go around here protesting?
I'm the biggest hypocrite you see, man. I was just like,
yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Yeah, man.
And then I feel like he kind of changed the style of just music. Period.
Yeah.
Because everybody started doing the retro music after that album.
Right.
And he kind of started that. So, number 6. This is probably the hottest take I have on this top 50 list. And I look back at it now, and I looked at it last night, and I'm like, I'll probably put that too hot. I have Steve Lacy's Demo on number 6. It's 15 minutes. Every track goes. The whole 15 minutes is solid.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, yeah, maybe. Like, I can see that. I can see that.
It's good music.
Yeah,
for 15 minutes straight.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Okay. For 5, I got Days Before Rodeo.
But you got 6.
6 was To Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. For 5, I got Days Before Rodeo.
All right, you want to expound a little more on that?
Man, that was just his first. Not his first, but I just feel like kind of like the beginning of like of really what we know as Travis Scott today.
Yeah.
And I feel like he set the tone for 2014 with that, and for me, that was what pretty much the main thing that I would listen to. That, and I want to say Cadillactica came out that year.
Yeah.
2014, right?
So much came out in 2014. Look, my 2014 list. Anomaly, My Crazy Life, Oxymoron, In the Lonely from Sam Smith, My Everything, Ariana Grande, Faces, Under Pressure, 2014 Forest Hills Drives, Days Before Rodeo, Monster, Ransom, Zero Gravity, 2 from King Los, The Waters from Mick Jenkins, History from Sci-Hi to Prince, School of Roses, Portland, and the list goes on and on, 2014.
History was dope too.
Yeah. Shout out to Sci-Hi.
Yeah.
He's not on the list, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, 2014 was just a crazy year of projects. But number 5, I have 2014.
Okay.
Yeah. Every song on that was a hit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't lie. That was I love that album, but it just wasn't able to make my top 10. For number 4, I got Damn.
Okay. That was another one.
Yeah.
Live instruments, historic album, iconic album. I'm not listening to many songs on that album.
Man, I can't lie. That I listened to that from like front to back, like cause you can listen to it from backwards too. Yeah, like and I'll listen to it both ways, and like it's it go both ways for me, man.
Shout out to Kendrick, man. I mean, I don't fault anyone that has multiple Kendrick albums in the top 10.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking like are you doing this because of the name and because it's a historical album, or are you doing it because you like the album and you can legit, call that one of your top 10? So
yeah,
I put them in it.
Yeah. Damn for me is just like legit in the top 10. Like God, Element.
Yeah.
What's it called? I was trying to think like the other track on that.
What about the one with Rihanna?
Yeah.
Love.
Yes, Love. I was thinking about. I didn't want to say Lust because you got Lust on there too.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, that whole album, I think he really did his thing, and just the fact that you can listen to it, as I said, from forward and then listen to it backwards.
Yeah, that is pretty impressive.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive. I remember with that album, the thing that I think about the most is he came down to Atlanta for the championship.
Oh yeah.
And I was at this rehearsal for free or whatever. They took our phones, and I just remember like when he first came out, he was performing those songs. I hear him all the time, Be Humble, all that, the singles. But it was like hearing it live was just a different type of energy.
Right.
I'll never forget that. So 4, I have Beyonce 4.
Okay.
Nah, I don't have Beyonce 4.
Yeah.
Beyonce, that was trash. I have 4. Number 4. That was her best album this decade.
Right.
So many hits. Countdown, We Like to Party. What up? Who Run the World? Love on Top.
Yeah.
But you could go literally like this with that album. Crazy. Right. Shout out Beyonce.
I feel like 4 was musically her best album, but Lemonade just the impact of it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that's why I had Lemonade a little bit higher than 4. But yeah, so now we're down to the top 3.
All right.
So for number 3, let's go ahead and let you start. Who you got?
It's another kind of hot take.
Okay.
I got Acid Rap number 3.
Acid Rap, okay.
It's every track on that goes. It was Chance's really come out party to the mainstream world.
Right.
10 Day, I was not a 10 Day guy. The first time I heard of him was Royalty 2012. So yeah, Acid Rap was really his first project where I was tuned in, and every track went.
Yeah.
And you can still listen to it today. It aged well.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel you on that. And Acid Rap, I kind of put it at 19, and it's really because I had, I'm gonna be real. So I had like Good Kid, Mad City at like 20 at first, and so that's why Acid Rap got at 19 because I was like, it can't be too much in that, And then, but I went ahead and changed that 20 to Starboy. Yeah. But I didn't change Acid Rap because I would have to just move too much. Yeah, so I was just like, it is where it is now. Yeah. But I completely agree with you on that, man. Yeah, Acid Rap is a great album.
From front to back.
Yeah. For me, number 3, getting into one of my favorite artists. I think this is honestly the first one I mentioned of his. Take Care.
Nah, you had What a Time to Be Alive.
Well, I guess yeah. I guess solo,
Yeah, okay, because I was like, oh, here comes a Drake album, and then, but I was like, no, you already have What a Time. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't disagree with it. It's just like Take Care is what it is. It's his best album, biggest artist, best artist, arguably of the decade. So
yeah, man. I mean, just to be real, if you really just think about it, like. The moment that Marvin's Room created, it's just like, I like just that alone. You can really kind of go through a few of the other songs, like YOLO was, or The Motto.
Yeah, The Motto,
yeah.
Yeah, or just listen to Alicia, Katia. You hear me speaking, dude? I'm like, I felt like I was in the room with Drake when he was making that. I'm like, man. You sure you want to drop that name, Drake?
For real, I'll just never forget. Like, I didn't, when Marvin's Room came out, and like I was at like my grandparents, and I came back on Facebook, and it's all I just saw was everybody posting like, I'm just saying. And I'm like, what are they doing? But yeah. But alright, what you got for number 2?
Number 2, I have Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay. Yeah, you know, we talked about that. You know,
Yeah,
great,
yeah.
good album, but you know, it's number 10 for me. Number 2, man, this was a tough decision. You know, I couldn't decide if I wanted to make it number 1 or number 2 because my top 2 I was going back and forth. But for number 2, I got Friday Night Lights.
That's high, man.
Yeah, man.
Friday Night Lights is good, yeah. I don't know if it's that good.
Man, I'm telling you, Enchanted, you know, the SeaWorld.
Yeah. I thought you were about to say Two-Face.
Two-Face.
Yeah. One side,
I
2
think-
times, 3 times.
I Think She Loves Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Best Friend is just Home for the Holidays.
Yeah. Home for the Holidays.
Like,
Oh,
come
man.
on, bruh.
Man, I was listening to that when I was out of college. I'll be home, but I saw
real,
you.
bro.
Yep. I know I had came back from college. I'm coming back from work.
For real, you know, it's just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I really feel like on that album is just like, he really speaks to the everyday, not even necessarily problems, but just your everyday life, you know? Like, I think like in Enchanted, my favorite lines is, you know, glued to the TV, Jigga Diddy Russell.
Yeah.
You know, and just and you know, just talking about learning to, you know, get girls off trial and error. You know, stuff like that. It's just like, it's real, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And then to the college kids starting your semester, unpacking the suitcases, bringing out the dresses.
Right.
Good luck, because after that is God bless you. Life is your professor. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yo, no. The one that got me, I ain't hear this until a couple of years later. It's probably like 2015 I'm riding and listening to it. He said, I ain't no Muslim though. When he's talking about, no, my New Year's resolution, dog, no more pork in me.
Right.
I ain't a Muslim, though. Quran Butler, I'm a wizard if you doesn't know. For me to like, and then him, for him to even say like, on that same project, I have the lines that you rewind and think, oh, wow. For him to have that line on the project and for me to actually do that, like 5 years after the fact it came out.
Right.
It was just crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Tell you, that's why it's at number 2 for me.
And then number 1, I'm pretty sure we have the same number 1. I'm pretty sure everybody in the hip hop world has the same number 1.
Right.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Right.
That's it. I mean, what else can you say? That's not the hottest take, so we're not gonna get too much into that. You could literally look at everybody else's top 50 and see that as number 1.
Right.
So I guess we talking to the omissions now. Any omissions that you want to shout out?
Man, I ain't gonna even cap. Raymond versus Raymond by Usher. That was a good one.
Okay.
Just kind of a few R&B ones that I probably threw off. Her.
Okay,
Her.
Shout out Her.
Really good album was Passion, Pain, and Pleasure by Trey Songz too.
Okay. Oh yeah. Trey Songz is someone who my homeboy likes a lot. Me personally, as a man, like sometimes a lot of his deep cuts, his B-side songs, I'll be like, kind of make me feel a little uncomfortable. You know, I ain't trying to listen to how Trey Songz get down. You know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to listen to how Trey Songz.
I mean, you don't really listen to it by yourself, you know.
Yeah. Shout out Trey Songz, man.
Shout out Trey Songz.
I have Any No Name or Rhapsody album.
That's a fact. But I want to throw telephone on here so bad. But it's just like, I know it's going to be for hype. Because I'm like, bro, I'm just be real. And yeah, Rhapsody, and then Rhapsody, of course.
Yeah.
She be snapping, but it's just like, that replay value.
Bro. Some people just got boring music, bro.
Yeah.
But they don't have boring music. I mean, Rhapsody is a little more on the boring side for me. But No Name is enjoyable to listen to, but like you said, kind of like replay value. I'm not just bumping No Name. Someone come in the car, you try to hear some No Name.
You got any Rage versus the Machine?
Oh no. I didn't write this down, but I was thinking about it kind of like as we were recording, talking about boring music. Wale.
Oh yeah.
No, Wale. The one with Jerry Seinfeld, 2014 one.
More About Nothing.
Yes, that was a good one.
I don't know what happened.
Girls on drugs.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the one I'm talking about.
Oh, never mind.
Well, no, you talking about the.
But he had Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah.
I'm talking about you talking about the album About
Yeah.
Nothing. More About Nothing was a mixtape.
Okay.
The mixtape About Nothing, More About Nothing than the album About.
And they all had Jerry Seinfeld, didn't they?
Yeah, and then but More About Nothing. I meant to put that on here. Man, dang, I'm mad I didn't. That's a super honorable mention. That's
Shout
a
out
really
to
good.
Wale.
Yeah, really good project.
Feature. The name Feature.
Oh, yeah.
Project.
Yeah.
No, I talked about Feature for like the whole time. Coloring Book.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
Flockavelli.
Mm-hmm.
I already said Cabin Fever. Camp. Camp is my favorite album ever. That just shows you how much I put aside my personal biases for this list. 2020 Experience from Justin Timberlake and Anomaly from Lecrae.
Okay.
Those are my honorable mentions. Any other more honorable mentions?
No, that's pretty much it. The ones that we talked about, pretty much.
You want to talk about anything from your list of the year by year? I might as well make this a full podcast.
Right. I don't have my full list of year by year. So
damn.
you just kind of go over some of yours and I.
All right, so 2010. I'm trying to think about the ones we haven't talked about yet. Thank Me Later. Recovery from Eminem. I'm Not Afraid.
Oh, Thank Me Later. I was gonna throw that on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ended up taking it off.
It didn't age very well.
Yeah, like it's still some good songs on there, but yeah, it really didn't age as well as I thought it would.
Recovery from Eminem. I'm Not Afraid.
Oh yeah, that was my album of the year that year.
That was my song when I was 15, man. 2011. We talked about all of these.
Yeah.
2012, Royalty. I like that tape. Kaleidoscope Dream. We talked about Red from Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that has We Are Never, Ever, Ever in Trouble.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift was in her bag that year.
Yeah, but then she got out.
I had The Good Life from Tripoli. That was another CHH album that I really liked. Church Clothes, Gravity. That was Lecrae. 2013, because this was our senior year heading into college, so like the most pivotal year of our life. Wolf from Tyler Creator.
Oh yeah.
Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing Was the Same. I don't know. That's my least favorite Drake album for some reason.
Yeah. I didn't really like it that much either. I thought because the internet was better.
Best intro though.
My Name Is My Name.
Okay.
Doors.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that one.
Doors.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Internet Tape from Vic Mensa.
Oh, that was man. He fell off so far.
Crew Cuts.
About who?
Hoodie Allen, bro.
Oh, yeah. Damn, man.
Yeah.
I might go listen to Hoodie tonight.
2014, I already listed that. 2015, 56 Nights, talked
Right.
about that. Shrimp Life, Beast Mode, talked about that. The Pimple Butterfly, Summertime 06. Oh,
yeah. That's an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Cause I was trying to figure out where I was gonna throw that on the list, and then I got too far, and then it was just like you can't make it no more.
Yeah, dang, Summertime 06 was hard.
Yeah.
Professional Rapper, Lil Dicky.
Oh yeah.
Dirty Sprite 2. True Incredible Story. Dirty Dingy. Shout out to the Larrys.
Right.
Blood from Leanne LaHavis. That was another R&B one.
Oh yeah.
By the Time to Be Alive, Ego Death. We talked about that. If you're reading this, it's too late. You should be here to talk about that. 2016, Lemonade. T-Lock. Life of Pablo. Savage Mode. 24K. Seat at the Table, Malibu. Anti. Coloring Book. Untitled. Lil Bo. We ran through all of these. Telephone. Blonde. And Bucket List Project. That's Saba's first album. 2017, Perfect Timing from Nav. Control. Apricot Princess from Rex Orange County. Culture, American Teen, Steve Lacy Demo. Kendrick, Layla's Wisdom from Rhapsody.
Mm-hmm.
Forever from Crit, 444, Playboy Cardi, Flower Boy, Cozy Tapes Volume 2. That was a really hard one, but I can't put it top of the decade.
Right.
Woo! 2018, Care For Me, Dialect, I Am I Was, Championships. Oh, Championships was one.
Oh, man, yeah.
Sorry, me. Championships definitely got to at least be in the discussion.
Yeah.
Because you're actually talking about something and you're bringing the same energy and bars that we fell in love with me.
Right. Yeah, man. Meek, definitely, I was really trying to contemplate. I wanted to throw some Meek in there, and Championship would have been the one.
Yeah.
But definitely shout out. I want to get, I like Dream Worth More Than Money, though.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
But that one kind of got clouded up with the whole beef.
Yeah, but honestly, like, man, if it wasn't for that beef,
People would still be talking about the album.
Yeah, because that album was really good.
Yeah. Daytona, Astroworld, Swimming, 1.5 from Amine. I really like that. 2019, The Lost Boy, Baby on Baby, Dreamville, So Much Fun, Anger Management from Rico Nasty. And I just threw Anger Management just because Rico Nasty is my favorite artist right now.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's it. You guys got about 2 hours of content, an hour and a half. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you listen to it. Play it while you're riding in the car, whatever the case may be. If you made it to the end of this video, you are literally the greatest person in the world. Because I don't know if I would have made it to the end, but you did. So we appreciate you for that. Until next time, y'all be easy.
Oh, and one more honorable mention. This EP means everything by Redeem.
That was a tape. That was a tape for real.
So shout out to the squad. Hey, everybody out there. Hope y'all, everybody doing their thing. But other than that, man, y'all be easy.
Lando had a good thing probably last year. Shout out Lando.
Shout out, Lark.
Dean's List.
Dean's List, right?
Come on now.
Right. Previews and credits.
Yes,
right.
Come on.
We out here.
You know what I'm saying? That's an honorable mention.
Right.
Both of them honorable mentions.
Hey, shout out Basement Music, my boy Will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Will.
Yeah,
who else? Suave this year.
Oh yeah.
Infinity, Pure Infinity. He dropped another project like this Friday.
Really?
I'm like, dang, he didn't. I guess he was like, he didn't get the response he wanted, so he was like, keep going.
What's it called? And then I want to say Ghetto Lenny Love Songs. Yeah, right. By what is St. John?
St. John. Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
The 2019 guys. Sir. Everybody talk about his album.
Yeah.
I listened to most of it. I didn't see like what all the hoopla about it was. It was just alright to me. IDK album.
Oh yeah.
His album was good just because he went against what everybody was doing. Everybody was doing like the God thing, and he did like the what if I questioned if there's a God, and I respected that.
Right.
Jid DiCaprio too from last year.
Yeah.
Kari Fo, her EP when she first came out with No Small Talk and a couple other tracks I really liked. It's so many, bro.
Yeah.
It's a decade full.
Yeah.
But I guess that's it. Yeah. Until next time, life is a sparing you spirit. Life is a moment, it's a moment to last. Let's make this one last. Maul, you got anything for us?
Alright, guys. Y'all be easy, man. Stay dangerous.